Hello everybody, this is Hiddensight here with Lego Transformers Hiddensight. And Hiddensight is two Transformers combined into one. So without further ado, we'll get into the different transformations since here he is in his semi-auto thermal pistol mode. And he does have 4 barrels. Bit of an iron sight there to help out. As you can see, this is where he stores all that thermal energy. And overall, not a bad character. Now we're going to get him into his broken down cart mode because he has 3 different alt modes and 1 robot mode, and then to the 2 separate modes. So without further ado, let's get into it. So first and foremost, you're going to flip up the barrel to look like that. Come back here, fold down the iron sight till it collapses all the way down on that edge joint. Grab the handle here, flip these 2 bits up on either side, and here you have him in his broken down cart mode. And as you can see, he did take on a bit of damage from missing out his wheels, but I honestly don't mind it because it actually gives him more character. Now, into getting him into microscope mode, it's going to be a fun trip. So what you want to do is flip up the barrel, but make sure you do it just like this orientation. What you're going to do then is take the munitions pack, take that off for right now, flip up this piece right here a bit, get the munitions pack, and now put it down here on these 2 studs to the best of your ability without breaking them. Fold that back a bit. That way you have everything in this orientation. Flip up the barrel a bit more. Flip up the barrel a bit more to make sure it helps out. About here should do the trick. And then we just take this blue piece off. Flip up these 2 bits first. Get this back underneath. About 2 studs here, and then get those 2 flipped looking like this. To then getting these bits and fold them up about 2 studs forward by sliding them up. And here you have him in his microscope mode. And as you can see, he does make sure he uses his forms to better help out with gathering resources, helping out with dealing damage, as well as making sure everyone is a-okay. Now, for comparison from this mode to 2 others, here we have him next to deck boot in boat mode. And as you can see, he's somewhat smaller in microscope mode, but is a bit bigger in semi-auto thermal pistol mode, and in the broken down cart mode. Now putting him off to the side. Here he is next to Graveburner, and is also quite a bit smaller, but is taller in terms of the length. When put it down. Okay. Now, to getting him into robot mode is going to be a bit tricky because this gray piece here normally has a tendency to stick right underneath here, but it's doable. So, what you want to start off with is get that piece off, and hey, at least you're not doing what you normally do to me. What? Is it because the camera's on? Okay, so we want to place this back here. Flip this all the way down until it collapses. Just like so. Get these up. And there we have the legs all done. We come up here. Ah, dang it. Okay. Now we're going to grab the barrel here to the best of our abilities without damaging it. No, you don't. Okay. Next up, we're going to place the barrels just like this. Flip this in just like so. So this is the orientation you want that in. Make sure it's all nice and squozen to make sure nothing is being damaged. Okay. Now, for the arms, they're gonna come out just like this. Just like that. Come to the fingertips and grab his eyes. Just so that way you have a bit of a sight of what you see. Okay, since you're going to be a pain. There we go. And here you have Hiddensight in robot mode. And in robot mode I gave him a bit of a side skirt, but you could also add him as additional legs because they also help out to better support him because of all the pieces from his little buddy he has attached to him. So, we're now going to get the two separated, and we're going to go through their names and how they act. So, give me a second. Okay, here we have cargonaut. Dang it. And here we have, with cargonaut, hidepod. Now, in order to transform cargonaut into robot mode, what you want to first start off with is coming back here, getting up his head to looking like that. Then come here, fold out his arms, just like so. Come here, get that out of the way, and then if you can, without damaging him, flip up his little feet. And that's cargonaut in robot mode with hidepod. And the way these two would act is they are basically brothers, but they also don't really like each other. Like, they like each other, but they don't really like each other. And so, for a size comparison, here we have them next to Deckbood in robot mode. And you can see cargonaut is a bit smaller than Deckbood, but hidepod is a bit taller than him by a couple studs. And so this has been Hiddensight. So make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below what you think.